Welcome to James Mills, the Brothers Show. Good afternoon. I hope everybody, Brothers family, well out there. Oh, we got a show for you today. We got a show for you. I got two of my most favorite people in the world today. Sister Juanita and Brother John. These two have been fighting the cause for decades. Fight for us. When I was in diapers, I was out there fighting. Fight for us. They're my mentors. So the Lord knows that I love our people too. Me and my son, through our music, trying to uplift our people, inspire people, give our people empowerment through our music and everything. And what the guy said to me, he said, look, I'm gonna put you with the best. I was praying. I said, Lord, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna start this business and record label. I don't know what I'm doing, Lord. So send me people that know what they doing. I got two right here, y'all. Oh my goodness. I got two right here. These two have been fighting the cause for decades. Decades. Now what they doing, they have a radio show. It's called Little Africa. And on the show, what they do is try to motivate, uplift, and empower people. That's what they're about. They real. Like I said, they've been fighting the cause for decades, y'all. I was in diapers when they were fighting the cause. And the goal of the show, like I said, is to uplift people, empower people, in particular us. Everybody, they love everybody. But our people need to be inspired. We've been brainwashed and lied to for so long, some of them believe it. James don't believe that nonsense. Because James know better. James has studied. He know what's going on. I'm a king. I don't care who don't believe it. I'm a king. I got king sat beside me, Brother John. I got queen sat beside me, Sister Juanita. We are Egyptians, descendants of Egypt. Back in when the caveman was on them all fours and whatnot, that's his history. Them Caucasus U.S. mountains, that ain't my history. My history, we come from kings and queens, pyramids, okay? Science, mathematics, physics, philosophy. James a thinker, that's all I do is think. Okay, well, without further ado, let me introduce these two. Brother John, I'm so happy to have you on my show today. And Sister Juanita, how y'all doing this afternoon?
Fine, thank you.
As long as God in the plan, we always doing it.
See, you already started with God peace already. It's only getting better today, y'all. Oh, we gonna show off up here today. Now, I want to ask y'all a couple things. The thing that blew my mind, you were telling me about you marched with Dr. King, Brother John. Tell us about that.
Well, we've been freedom fighters for many years. And I'm gonna let Sister Juanita tell you. Back when there's segregation, back when you couldn't sit on the lunch counters, she was a little one, young one, but she went and sat on the lunch counters. And an old man told her, come on, child, go home, they're gonna kill you. She said, well, I guess I'm gonna have to die today. So the old man picked her up and took her home to her mother, said they're gonna kill her. So what her mother did, put a little pistol in her hand and put her on the Greyhound bus.
Okay.
And said, you got to get out of Mississippi.
Okay.
You understand me? Because I tell you what, where I done been with Dr. King, I done seen Bo Connors, I done seen George Wallace, look here. I done seen a whole lot in my lifetime.
Okay.
I done seen two black men hanging from trees in my lifetime.
Hanging from trees?
Hanging from trees.
Oh my God.
Here, one in Baltimore, one in Dillon, South Carolina.
What?
I seen one here in Baltimore, hung from a tree. You understand me? You know something, and when you're a young man, a child, and you're looking at something, it's hard for a black man to understand. I remember the one was hanging from the tree here in Baltimore.
Right.
Excuse me. One was hanging from the tree in Baltimore. I'll never forget the young black man. He was fooling with this white girl, and they caught him on a Friday night.
Okay.
And I looked at him when they took us, my father and them put us in the car to take us to look at him.
Okay.
I'll never forget, he had a pair of black loafers on with silver pennies, brown pennies on them, shiny pennies. He had some white socks on, he had khaki pants on, and a plaid shirt. And his neck was sprung up.
Oh my God.
You understand? I'm a little boy looking at it.
This happened in Baltimore?
In Baltimore
We
City.
ain't talking about the deep South, we talking about Baltimore.
Well, remember, this is the South. This
Okay.
is the South.
Well, we south of the Mason-Dixon line.
A lot of things my eyes, God allowed me to see. A lot of things that I'm seeing. And me and Sister Wanda, we've been freedom fighters.
Yes.
And we're going to fight until the day
Oh, my
God
goodness.
take us off this earth.
There you go.
Because the idea, I'm looking at the sadness and the sickness of our peoples now.
There you go.
You understand me?
There you go.
Idea, the way they got us all drugged up.
Oh, my God.
And the idea, half of our mind is gone.
Okay.
I see a lot of people laying on the ground. You understand me? It shouldn't be. You understand me?
There you go.
But here we got peoples running around talking about who we should vote for.
Okay.
All this type of stuff.
Hold up a minute, Brother John.
Yes.
Some of the things you talked about, I'm going to ask some of them questions. We want to talk to Sister Juanita for a minute. Sister Juanita, did you want March with Dr. King too?
During that period of time, back in the 60s, I did organize an organization in the state of Mississippi. But later on I came to Baltimore and started with the voters registration throughout Baltimore City.
Okay.
But it's so much I can tell you about the South, but it would take all day to let you know what really took place. What you say you don't like to use the Africa America of the black people, but so much took place during that period of time. And I'm finding now that we are still going through crisis here in the state of Maryland.
There you go. Well, see, it's not African American. I'm okay with African American because I'm African first. I'm just located in America. I'm African. I'm Nigeria, Sri Lanka, Egypt. I'm African through and through. Now here's the deal. My problem is that word minority. You ain't put that on me. That word minority. See, James a thinker. James do research. I already knew what it meant. I went to school, top of my class, college and high school. That word minority means of less value, unimportant, less significant. Show me in the Bible anywhere it says I'm a minority. I'll wear it then. When you show me in the Bible, I'll wear it. Take it to Genesis 2:7. Genesis 2:7 says, look, God formed man from the dust of the ground and woman, and blew it through their nostrils the breath of life, and they became living souls. Show me in that Bible it says anything about I'm a minority. Other than that, miss me with that piece. Now, a couple questions for you. What keeps y'all in the fight? Y'all been fighting for decades. For decades. I know you get tired sometimes. Sister Juanita, what keeps y'all in the fight?
Well, we have always have seen the African American people in trouble here.
Okay.
With the injustice here in America.
Okay.
So that's what keep me fighting. I have been fighting for a long time.
Yes, you have.
And I don't see the justice for our people.
Okay.
When I came to Baltimore,
Right.
it was in the 60s.
Okay.
But I started doing voters registration in 1998.
Okay.
We set up an organization down in Little Africa in 2020.
Okay.
And we named it Little Africa under Together, Everyone Achieves More.
Okay.
And this is where we try to motivate the people.
Okay.
Do for yourself. We must come and unify among each other.
Okay.
And that's the only way that we'll have changes here in America.
That's interesting because I told you on the radio show a few times about that song that's going to be on our second album. The first album is called Burning. That's out there now. Been out there since August the 5th. That one we came out with a gospel track. You got to be bold coming here with a gospel track on hip hop, right? But guess what? When you're with God, you can be bold. Then the book of Hebrews, it says, come boldly before the throne of grace to obtain mercy and help in your time of need. I need help. I don't know about anybody else. Jane needs help. Because it's harder here now. It's hard.
Yes.
That song on that second track coming up, called, the first one is Burning. Everything with us is associated with fire. The fire is God's spirit. I didn't even know that piece. I'm around here talking about a bunch of dumb stuff. We the burners. I gotta laugh myself. We the burners could be burn tracks. We the burners could be starting in the kitchen. We the burners could soon we gonna burn up the record charts. God came to me a couple weeks later. I knew I was in trouble when he came to me. He said, Jane, I could tell by his voice, oh Lord, I'm in trouble. Stop telling people you the brothers because you burn tracks and you gonna burn CDs. You gonna burn them and you starting in the kitchen. You the brothers because my spirit made y'all the brothers. Oh God! You know what I did? I grabbed me a chair, sat down. If I didn't, I fell down. He hit me so hard sometimes. I call him. It'll come to me. Anyway, he hit me so hard sometimes. Sister Juanita, Brother John, I have to get a chair and sit down. If I don't, I'm gonna fall down. Okay, now, Brother John, why you still in the fight?
I'm gonna tell you what. As long as I see the condition of our peoples, I'm gonna fight.
Oh my God!
Cause they asked me, say, Brother John, when you gonna stop fighting?
Oh my God!
I said 20 years after I'm dead.
Oh my God!
That's when I stopped my fight. I did.
Oh my God!
I seized too much.
After you're dead. Oh my God! You gonna be resurrected, come back, still fight, right?
I'm gonna have to come back and do something.
I believe it because I know ever since I met y'all. I'm on fire myself. But so what God told me, he said, James, you got the fire, but you don't have the knowledge and understanding. You got to hone that fire and know how to use that fire. See, that's why I put Brother John says Juanita in your life, because you need some mentors. These are my mentors right here, y'all. I love these two. Oh, I love these two. Oh my God. Two of my favorite people walking this earth. Now, how did you feel? I know for me, myself, the reason I do this thing is because of my son. Keep his memory, gift, and spirit alive. I told y'all about that, right?
Yes.
And that's how I'm healed. If it wasn't for this piece here in the business and in music, I don't know. I'd probably be in the asylum somewhere. Northwest Hospital on the 5th floor, psych ward. Seriously. I lost my son, my heart. I love him more than anything. We got money now. Have a 2018, I would say 2022, the car, immaculate. And Jane wiped the paint off of it. So anything God give me, I'm gonna take care of. Got that. I already told you. Come 23, when I put that album out there, instrumental I'm calling Brace, right? When they collaborate the producer and composer division, the best track out there this year, 22, we gonna win that piece. Here's what I'm gonna do. They get up there with some presenters, sit down. We already know who won. I'm gonna go to the stage and sit down. Stop wasting time. Limousine waiting for us. Give him my reward, let's go home. I already know we can win that piece. Now, so I know I do it for my son. I also do it because of God. God came to me, right? He showed it to me. I'm a visionary. That's my gift. I see. He showed me vision. Mm-hmm. He showed me the business. He showed me the music. He said, James, what you gonna do? You gonna go here. You and your son gonna start a business. You gonna put music out there. You gonna have a track out there, a hip hop track. You gonna have a website selling beats. Then you gonna put an instrumental track out there. Then you gonna be selling T-shirts, hats, posters, and CDs. Then what you gonna do, James? You gonna get that book that you wrote a few years back, dust it off, blow it off, take it to an editor, put that out there. Go see Amazon and Barnes and Nobles. He showed that if he's stupid, Brother John, it's here. It's a reality now, okay? You already showed me phase 2. We'll talk about that another time. Phase 2, oh my God. I'm gonna take a break phase 2 though. Phase 2, I had to get the chair again. When you showed me phase 2, knocked me off my feet. I had to lay down on the floor on that one. Chair wasn't good enough. Now, all right, so Sister Juanita, we'll start with you. How does it feel you're doing God's work?
Sometimes, James, it gets very hard to try to unify our people. But I can't stop now because sister, I have come too far.
Okay, we come to a commercial break. We got to pay the bills. You know, in this system, everything burnt money.
I know that's right.
We burn loving God, but they burn money. So we got to pay the bills right now. Y'all stay tuned. I got 2 of my favorite people in this world here. They'll have a ball already. Come back. We're going to get a little deeper over here. So we'll talk to you in about 5 or 10. Come on back, the Brothers family.
We must secure our families. KFG Life Insurance Specialist is a company that partnered with 15 of the top life insurance companies to ensure you get the best pricing, knowledge, and products to suit your family needs. Some people believe that term insurance is better than whole life insurance, while others feel the complete opposite. Some may feel like universal life is the way to go, and others may feel it's better to have a whole life policy. The truth is, neither of the products are better. One just may be more suitable for your family. Our life insurance specialists are not biased as they are partnered with several life insurance companies. This ensures our clients get the best pricing education and products that are suitable for their families. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist make these decisions easier for you and your family. Our office is located at Security Square Mall, next to Burlington in the Coyoteman Show Network. Please call to make an appointment at 443-400-5224 or go to www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. That's www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist help you prepare your family in the present because the future is not promised. Act now.
Welcome back, the Brothers family. Oh, we got a good one today, y'all. We got a good one. We got Brother John, my mentor, Sister Juanita, my mentor. We got a king over here, a queen, another king. We know who we are. The question is, do you know who you are? Okay? Now, Sister Juanita, let me ask you something. Right today, what do you think the most important thing our people need to know right today?
What they need to know?
Yeah, the most important thing right today.
James, is so much that the African American need to know and get involved in it. First, we have to start up with our family structure.
Oh, okay.
It needs changes within our families so we can teach our children the direction to go into.
Right.
You know, it's just like a baby. They come in, they are innocent.
Right.
And what you put into the mind from your family structure will make a difference. Education is a major part, seeing that our children go to school and also see that the mother, the parents get involved in their behavior and their education. Like you said, James, our young people.
Yes.
They need direction.
There you go.
Because so much is going on with our youth. And one thing we do not do with our children is sit down and ask them questions, what they think about certain things.
Oh my goodness.
You see what I'm saying? It will make a difference in their lives.
There you go.
You know,
there you go.
Because you will learn your child and you will learn their thinking.
There you go. You know what? I'm going to tell you what's interesting about that. The church I belong to, right? We used to have what we call a town hall. At the end of the service, he would present a question, the pastor, right? And my son said a few times, he said that I want to listen to my father. And he asked my son, what father you talking about? The Heavenly Father? Jehovah God? He said, no, that was something right there. He said, so you're right. My son is listening to me. I mean, sometimes he would be like, he would act like he wasn't listening to me, okay? But next thing I know, a few days later, a week later, it might took a month or whatever, he would say something I said. So it told me he was listening to me, watching me. So I got to set a positive example for him. I got to show him how to be a man. So what you were saying is so true. One of the problems we got right today, we got the women out here running the family. The Bible says it like this. It said the head of the woman is the man, not the woman. It said the head of the man is Jesus Christ. The head of Jesus Christ is Almighty God Jehovah. We don't have it in order, so we get disorder. Brother John, tell us how you feel right now.
Well, I'm going to tell you how I feel. One thing, I do a lot of research.
Okay.
You understand me?
Okay.
Not only every other day, every day, I'm out into the world.
Okay.
Some days I walk the street.
Okay.
You know, like you ever hear me on the my radio show, I always tell Sister Juanita, hand me down my walking cane.
Okay.
So she said, what you tell me about the walking cane? What do you tell me about the walking cane?
Well, Brother John, I say, what you getting ready to go down to memory lane?
I'm gonna take a walk right down memory lane. I'm gonna tell you, because if you don't know your past,
oh my goodness,
how you gonna know your future?
Here we go. Here we go.
And I am a history buff.
Okay, same here.
I can tell you quite a bit of things going on. And I see the sadness of our peoples. Like a whole lot, and me and Sister Juanita, we back and forth to quite a few schools.
Okay.
I watch what take place in school. Like a lot of teachers, they would come to us and ask us, say, well, Brother John, new teachers come in. We go to different universities and talk to some of the younger teachers coming along.
Okay.
Right? So some come in and say, well, Brother John, what's about every year? Can you give me some money?
Okay.
I say, well, now, what you need money for now?
Right.
We setting up libraries in our classroom.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I said, okay, I'll give them $200 or $400 to go to Barnes and Nobles to buy them books.
Right.
For the kids, right? So the idea, cause explained to me a lot of things teachers can tell me that you can't set on the network.
Okay.
You understand?
Right.
So a lot of kids, I study a lot of kids and different type of things, right?
Right, right.
And I've been studying our peoples.
Okay.
You understand? A lot of people see the children. Well, them kids don't want to go to school, they ain't learning nothing, right? But the idea, let me explain something to you.
Right.
I'm going to go back. Right here, I'm taking a walk down memory lane. I remember.
Walk, my brother.
I remember years.
James want to hear what's on memory lane, because I know I was in diapers and y'all already out there. So go and walk down memory lane.
I remember,
I'm going to walk with you now.
Right. I remember years ago, into Baltimore City.
Okay.
You only had like 3 schools.
Oh, 3 schools.
You had Douglas, Carver, and Dunbar.
Okay.
So Douglas was actually a regular school.
Okay.
Dunbar and Carver was vocation schools.
Okay.
So the ones that couldn't learn too good. Now I know you had some in the Carver, into Dunbar, almost 30-some years old, could never learn how to read and write their name.
Oh my goodness.
So the idea, but what they did, they taught them good trades.
Oh, okay.
Like the men's, they taught them automobile mechanic, bricklaying, and so on and so. When the women's couldn't learn, they taught them home economics, and to cook and clean and different type of things.
A means to take care of themselves in the future, be able to provide a family. Right. We need that kind of stuff. Last week we talked about the Squeegee Boys. And one of the things I brought up about the Squeegee Boys is this. First of all, you cannot get a job with a GED or high school education. So the first thing we need to do is get them back in school and get them educated.
Let me tell you this.
Then after that, you always talk about the West Side Skills Center. Then after you get them educated, give them some skills like you're talking right now. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
Well, through my research, what I found out, a whole lot of the kids, right? Like I told you, I do a lot of research. Let me go back to the 3 schools.
Okay.
And the whole lot of the guys couldn't never learn to even write the name, right?
Okay.
So they taught them trades, right?
Right.
But nobody understand what was going on with that mine. Only the government.
Okay.
Didn't know what was going on with the black mass.
Okay.
Because we lived in nasty old houses painted with that lead. It was lead damage. But they never told the peoples why they couldn't learn. On account of it was lead damage to the person. You understand me?
Right.
So now I start research on the younger peoples.
Right.
You understand me? What's taking place now? I go to the street. Sometimes I go sit with the weed boys.
Okay.
I go into dope houses.
Okay.
You understand me? To find what's going on. And I started researching about from the cocaine, the heroin, right?
Okay.
Back then, I remember when that dope was $1 a pill.
Okay.
You understand me?
Okay.
It was like a hydrodiget. Black man was snort like a recreation thing, right? Snort it and get high, right?
Right.
But then he get with his girlfriend and make a baby.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Then everybody say, oh, ain't that a pretty little baby? Look at little Fred. Fred born with a dope habit.
Okay.
But hey, the government.
Hold on. The baby had a dope habit.
The dope habit, born with it.
Yeah, because the baby, the blood from his mother going through his system while he's in her uterus and everything.
Right.
Right. Okay.
So the baby born with a dope habit.
Okay.
So then it caused a little problems with that baby, right? Coming along. Little Fred, right?
Right.
What is going on with Fred, right?
Okay. Right.
Then we watch years later.
Right.
When the crack babies come along.
Okay.
The government know all about that. That stuff they whooped up, right? Now, that's the most dangerous thing you want to see. Them crack babies would kill you and go home and eat a bowl of cereal like nothing never happened. You understand me?
And see,
You know,
hold up right there. See, I know about that crack piece. I was out there from 85 to 2000. Hook. Hook. I was out there doing whatever you could do. I was doing it and doing it well. Like I was always saying, doing it and doing it well. I ran the streets. The drug dealers had to come to me to sell their drugs. Because the people came to me, where's that, James? Give me your money. Now, of course, I kept some for myself. That's a whole nother story. But the real deal is, look, let me tell you about that crack. And on that crack cancer, too. The government, you just mentioned it, Brother John. Who is affected by the crack? People of color. Who are 80% of people incarcerated? People of color. When they get incarcerated, you think they sit in jail, get rehabilitated? No, they labor. They make money off of them. Billions of dollars. Billions of dollars off of them. What would you do? It's population control too. You got them locked up in jail. Therefore, you got to worry about them. And you kill them all. Some of them are OD. They know what they're doing. Same thing with cancer. They got a cure. They had a cure for cancer back in the 80s, early 90s. I remember this doctor was in New York. This doctor came up with a cure for cancer. They got a cure for cancer right now. They ain't curing no cancer because they're making too much money off of it. And on top of that, population control. Who gets cancer? We do. People of color. 80% of the time, we the one getting cancer. So they kill it twofold. They making money. We ain't talking about no Trump change either. Billions of dollars, trillions of dollars off cancer and crack. So that stuff didn't just happen by accident. They playing that piece. You follow what I'm saying? Exactly. They playing that piece there. Now, Brother John, we were talking last week on your show, right? I love coming on y'all show. Because we talk about real stuff like we doing today. This is what we do, y'all. I go on this show, WFBR 1590, Glen Burnie, Maryland, and have a ball. Because they edify me and educate me. These mentors here, y'all, these are, they've been fighting the cause for years. Like I said, I was in diapers when they were fighting the cause. That's why God put me with them. Now, fire on fire. Fire on fire.
All right.
Fire on fire. Now, let me ask you this, Brother John. You were talking the other week about Westmore and the Red Line. Tell the people about that.
Well, let me say this to you, James. I told our African American people, we always travel a one-way street.
Okay.
We got to start traveling two-way street.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Idea, because let me explain something to you. Idea. Everybody. What are you? I'm a Democrat.
Okay.
I ain't no Republican.
Right.
Dr. King was Republican. Your grandmama and grandfather were Republicans, right?
Okay.
Idea. Understand what's taking place with you traveling this one-way street. Everybody know which way you coming. You understand me? I don't vote that black. He gonna vote Democrat anyway. Right. I hate that Republican, right? Right. Well, let me explain something to you. It's a place. Okay, let me put it like this here, right? If anybody know about that old big Montgomery Ward's building?
Yeah, okay.
We asked the peoples, was it in Chicago?
Right.
Yes.
About that building, buying that building. It told us we could have that building for $5 million.
Right.
We said, okay. Because we wanted to put a state-of-art facility for drug treatment. Right. We wanted to put something for mental illness there. Right. Because we seen what was beginning to take place.
Right.
We met with John Hopkins. Okay. And I said, I don't want no methadone put into the peoples. Okay. I said, you know that stuff came from Nazi Germany. Oh, my God. Idea. I said, years ago, when a person would get a dope habit, they would go cold turkey. Okay. And kick it. Right. That methadone, when they started getting them that methadone, the methadone program, it took 30, 40, 60 days to try to kick it. Right. But they never could kick it. Right. But one thing what you said, James, that's a demon. That's a ghost.
It's a spirit. It's a wicked spirit.
And they can't shake it. I got a young lady work for me. You understand me? Come do work for me, right? I see her. She be dipping down and nodding her head, right? Okay. Say, wake up. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong. I had my medication. Ain't no medication. Right. So the other day I had her working for me. Right. Mr. John, could you give me $10 right now? I said, for $10. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I said, what? The truth? What is the truth? They got some good ready around the corner. I'm got me some ready. Okay. I looked at her. Give me this part of my pay, a little bit of my pay. Right. Give me the $10. She ran around the corner. Come back. Look here. Nod and stuff. Right. I said, look here. You old. This stuff gonna kill you one day. Oh my You're putting that fentanyl up in this stuff in you, right? I said, pretty soon, look here. You can't keep on running. I said, look here. You can only be born one time.
There you go.
And then you're going to die.
Yeah, because hold on. Because what I'm trying to figure out, Brother John. See, I'm a fool. They talk about a cat got 9 lives. Guess what? Ain't no daggone cat got no 9 lives. And they run around here like they got 9 lives. I'm going to tell you what they do. I'm going in the city, right? And I'm in the city, I got to look for one ways. Couple times, I'm going to tell you the truth, I went down, I'm going to tell on James. I went down one way a couple times. I was wondering why everybody coming towards me, I'm going the other way. I'm going to tell you what else. In the city, they got so much traffic. And it's so tight up in there. And one of the things up in the city, they got them 9 lights. I see them doing this piece right here. Got the phones in the face like that. Walk right there in front of me, Brother John. Walk right there in front of me. I'm ready to run over these people. People think they got 9 lights. Now I got to ask y'all another question. This is what I want to know. This is what the brother family want to know. The obstacles. I see for me, the devil always busy. Oh, he busy. But you know what James does? James, oh, look, we read clothes in a few. Now we're going to do, right quick, Brother John, what's the obstacles right there, right quick?
The obstacles?
Yeah, obstacles.
Drugs.
Drugs, okay. Sister Wani, what's the obstacles out there?
Crime,
okay. You know what I'm saying? The word says it like this, the book of Proverbs. Our people are destroyed because of a lack of knowledge. That's the obstacle. That's why me and my son give them knowledge through the music. Y'all give them knowledge through the radio talk show. Or we going to educate them. What I tell them all the time is this. You won't touch this fire. Either you come get this fire or Jane bring it to you.
That's right.
You won't touch it one way or another. I could do events. Get ready to get us on the radio. We go to your radio show every Thursday. Podcast right here every Wednesday, 1 o'clock. The website, thebrunners.com. Talk to people. Carry my cars. I can call my cars right now. I'm right there talking to people every day. Because the thing is, it ain't about the music. It ain't about the business. It's about doing God's work.
Exactly.
As long as you do God's work, he going to take care of everything else. He going to take care of everything. You know, now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell myself again. I've been promising them, I'm going to do it probably Friday, to set them up on social media. They are not on social media right now. Right now, they WFBR 59 radio in Glen Burnie every Thursday at 1 o'clock. I'm on that show. I've been blessed to be on that show like 6 of the last 8 weeks. I love going on that show. We do the same thing there we do here. We keep it real. We keep it real. We some real people. So what else can we do? They ain't nobody fake, and they're realer than me. They've been in this cause for like decades, y'all. Decades. I was in diapers when they was out here fighting this fight. And they're still fighting. The brother said a while ago, if he died for 20 years, he'd come back fighting. Oh, my God. Oh, I love that piece. I love that piece. I'm the same way. Look, wake up. It's time for y'all to wake up, man. Wake up. That minority piece I keep talking about. You ain't nobody's minority. God didn't make you less significant, insignificant, and of less value. The white man and the people, the power people make you less. That benefits them. You are not no black. I ain't no color. God didn't make me no color. He made me a human being. So how you gonna call me black? You know, y'all wear them titles if you want. James ain't wearing none of them titles. Ain't that right, Brother John?
That's right.
What about Sister Wani?
That's right, James.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
And some of you point there too, Brother John. Got to know your history. So I'm gonna tell you what you do. Stop watching Showtime, Netflix, and HBO. Cause they ain't gonna do nothing. And even the news, that Fox 45. Every time I turn around, the only people on Fox 45 they're trying to expose is people of color. I ain't never seen them expose a white person. They doing dirt too. Everybody doing dirt. But God's people. Everybody doing dirt. You know, so why you always got a person of color trying to make them look bad? You know what I'm talking about, Brother John?
You know something, James? I like coming here. This won't be our last time.
No, you better believe it.
I got so much to say.
I might make y'all co-host. Come on every week.
I got so much to say to educate the people what's taking place.
Right. Because here's the thing, you educating me. When I come on y'all's show, I get educated. When God introduced us, right? He said, James, I told you earlier, you got the fire in you, James. But you need to learn how to hone it. You need to learn how to use that fire. Where to put fire. You just can't be on fire, burning everything up, James. You got to know what needs to be burned up at what time. See, they got the experience. It wasn't no accident. It wasn't no accident us beating each other. These are my mentors. God brought them in my life, be my mentors. Love them. Lord knows I love them. Now we're going to do, next week, I'm going to put them on social media. Little Africa, the radio show, I'm going to put them all on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Tumblr, all that, Pinterest. Plus we're going to get them a website and set them up. I'm gonna do that piece. And guess what I'm gonna charge them? Nothing. They don't charge me. Because we doing God's work. Me and my son do it through the music. They do it through the radio show. We do it just being alive. You know? All right, I think we know the show's just about over. You know, I want to thank you all. I want to thank you all for tuning in this afternoon. I believe you had a good time. I know I did. We'll be back next week, Wednesday, 1 o'clock. Bring some more fire. Because one thing about the brothers, we're about that fire. The fire is God's spirit. Now here's the fire. Here's the deal about the fire again. If you come get this fire, go to that website, theburners.com, get that fire. Or I'm going to bring the fire to you. Event, radio, what we're looking to do now, get up in them nightclubs. When I go in nightclubs, so I'll tell the owners. Brother John says, what do you want me to tell them? We ain't playing nobody's stuff with me and my son, the brothers. We ain't playing no Jay-Z. We ain't playing no Kanye. We ain't playing none of that mess. There's my son right there. There he is. There's my heart right there. There he is, right there. Loved it. Love him, Brother John. Would not be in the brothers without him. He is the brothers. I'm just part of it. My gift was revealed through him. So look, we're gonna sign off today. You know, I want y'all to go out here, man. Show somebody some love, man. The deal is right now, when I do the posts and everything, I always end it like this. We the brothers. What we do as the brothers, we preach peace, unity, and above all love. We love you. Have a good day. See you next week. All right, the brothers, Little Africa, Brother John, Sister Juanita, we out. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Baby.